I don't know how to start a YouTube video. So a few months ago, I gave myself this little challenge of drawing 4 outfits based on 4 categories. There's girl boss, girl failure, girly pop, and mommy. I started with the girl boss outfit, and honestly, this was probably one of the easiest categories for me to design. And little fact about my avatar here is that she is able to change the shape of her horns however shape or length she wants. Anyways, I just looked up different reference images through Pinterest and other social media apps. As for the colors, I wanted to originally go for darker colors akin to my normal avatar design, but I wanted to try something different instead when designing these, so I went with a few lighter colors instead. I also went ahead and changed the shape of the glasses too. I even gave her a different hairstyle, even though realistically, I'm not really into curly hair. But I can enjoy curly hair in some occasions, but it's only for a few hours or so. Otherwise, I immediately want to straighten it back again and just go straight to the shower. And that's Girl Boss Sal, or Sarah. I still don't know where I'm going within this. Honestly, this version of me looks a lot more competent than I would be in real life. And really only God knows when that'll ever happen. Girl Failure was also another easy outfit to design for me. And now, I would like to say I like to personally classify myself as a girl failure, so I wanted to make sure I felt good about this design. I can count the amount of pathetic moments I had on more than all of my fingers. I might make a video about that one day, but who knows. Honestly, I just drew what I mostly wear at home, which is mostly just a tank top and shorts because, you know, the weather. Global warming, everyone. This is just a little side tangent, but yeah, me and my family are definitely the type of people who, if we're just at home, we'd spend most of the time lounging around in our pajamas. And I just know some of you guys would do the same thing too. I also give myself the little pleasure of adding fuzzy slippers. Cause funny story, I used to actually own fuzzy slippers and they were originally my mom's, but I unintentionally stole them from her and she just let me keep them. I had those for a while, right up until my dog went and destroyed them. I was slightly salty about that since I really like those, but The one thing I hate about dogs, they're too cute that you can't stay mad at them for too long. Anyways, girl failure Sal here. She spends most of her time lying in bed and would constantly forget where she puts things the moment she sets them down. Okay, so next up was Girly Pop, and honestly, this one was the hardest one to draw. I don't know why, but I initially thought Girly Pop would be the easiest one for me, and 20 minutes later and I'm still struggling to come up with something. When going into this challenge, I wanted to try and keep the outfits simple to make things easier on my end, because here's the thing with me is that I often let my imagination get the best of me. A lot of times. And it's that said imagination that I often misjudge my own abilities with stuff. It's the expectations versus reality situation. I like to think of this as a really cool thing, but then when I get to drawing, it's I ended up making more drafts for Girly Pop than the other categories, and I even went and asked for some friends' opinions on which draft was the best. I went with the one on the bottom right since that was the one I felt the most satisfied with. And then, soon enough, everything else came together pretty easily. This feels more like gothic Girly Pop in my opinion, and I'm not too fond of the heart glasses I did, but it's almost something, I guess. And last up, we have... No, I don't want to say it twice. Saying this out loud to someone that isn't my mom is something, but then, I can't say it twice for the life of me. Anyways, this was another design I had a hard time with. I'm no stranger to giving my character sexy outfits, but since this one's a character that technically represents me, I wanted to make it an outfit that I'd be at least comfortable with. So drawing this outfit, I took inspiration mostly from Jolta from Castlevania. Some features of the design were also based on this character Hannah from Black Butler, particularly the rose headpiece. And pretty much other details I made were done to make it look like she's showing skin at the same time isn't. In the end, I think it came out pretty good in my opinion. I contemplated on whether or not to give her glasses, but in real life, I feel really vulnerable without them. Also, please ignore the Ibis paint watermark in the corner. I'm way too cheap to get rid of it. And yeah, that's it. Here's the final one. And that's all of the 4 outfits drawn. Honestly, this was a fun challenge to do, and it's been months since I've drawn these, so I might redesign them in the future. But for now, I still think they're pretty cute. But yeah, feel free to tell me which one you like the most. thank you guys so much for watching, and I know this probably isn't a big deal for most people, but thank you guys for almost 100 subscribers. I didn't expect that video to like go well. I had low expectations, but it's a great but at the same time scary surprise to have. I'll still keep doing my best though. But yeah, that's all. Bye.